Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your daily astrology horoscope. This is the Peace Dealer, and today is for 18 degrees Leo. 9 numerology, action. Second decan, Jupiter. The second decan of this transit is adding on the first 10 degrees. Leo season is the mechanism with which we literally power on our superpowers. If you hear from me this kind of angst and this type of irritation, it's not towards you. It's just in the long term, you know, seeing that millions of individuals all around the world are being treated like slaves, tools, and third-class trash. Okay, we're being divided, and millions of children and adults all around the world have latent abilities ready to be unlocked that is actively being suppressed in the name of pseudoscientific rhetoric and just outright lies. All right, fake science is really being pushed in your face to get away with the most heinous of shit, all in the name of reasons. And hey, this is just the way it is, which isn't really funny. And so, you know, to think that millions of people are actively being suppressed away from the latent activation of their abilities only makes this period more revolutionary, because whether things are being suppressed or not, this sun that you see shining is stronger than any force that can come here. This is just one planet revolving around it. And so this sun is the mechanism through which the rays go into your DNA, and through Lionsgate have activated this. The sun, first decan, first 10 degrees, is literally the charge up. And now the second decan is the evolution. I'm shit you not, guys. And then the third decan is action. So 19 degrees is right before the action degree. And this is one of those definitive days where, because the moon is conjunct Uranus, your ass, square this, because Mercury's now coming into 11 Leo. This is that day where you get the physiological response to the solar charge of energy that's gonna amplify. Think of it as a trigger. Okay, and you can think of this as Taurus being a remote control. Okay, and what happens when you press the on button on a remote control? There is an invisible frequency or electric connection from the remote to the TV, which is fascinating when you think about it, that triggers on through an electric mechanism. All right, Uranus and Taurus, and we know that it's Taurus because it's in a physical apparatus. Boom, and it turns the TV on. This is gonna happen to you today. And that's what's gonna lead into the next 10 decans of action, where you actually come into perception with the moon in Gemini and deeper balsamic phase action with the moon in Cancer. It's just going to happen, and this is what's going to be a challenge of how you now deal with excess energy. This is not only set to be unconventional, but the 10th house aspect from Taurus to Leo is also going to radically shift your reputation and career goals. So, you know, enjoy that. I want to say with Mercury that's squaring Uranus and the moon, you're now having to radically integrate unconventional and you know, super dynamic function into how all this innovation of your physiological superpowers gets directly tied into your heart. Does this mean that you're gonna fly? Does this mean that you're gonna levitate? Maybe, but what this does mean is that your thinking is going to be enhanced. Your ability to sense through your 5 senses is going to be noticeably enhanced. You're going to think faster. You're going to feel stronger. And this is why this will bestow ascension symptoms. Some of you may get an increase in telepathy, and that's going to manifest in schizophrenia. Does that mean that you have a problem? No, it just means that you have to deal with these ascension symptoms. If these things ramp up, listen to your doctor and whatever they say, just know where it's coming from. And other than that, this really has the potential to prepare us to complete this Leo cycle as we make all of this real as hell in Virgo, or I guess I should say real as heaven. Other than that, y'all stay blessed as always, and with this grounding moon in Taurus, be prepared to introduce radical, real, practical concepts in your life. And until tomorrow, peace.